Saudi Arabia is a country located in the Middle East that is known for its wealth, oil reserves, and Islamic culture. The history of Saudi Arabia can be traced back to the pre-Islamic era, when various tribes inhabited the region. In the 7th century, the Islamic prophet Muhammad began preaching Islam, and the region gradually converted to Islam. In the 18th century, Muhammad bin Saud, the founder of the first Saudi state, formed an alliance with Muhammad ibn Abd al-Wahhab, a religious leader who advocated for a strict interpretation of Islam. Together, they established the first Saudi state in 1744, which was based on the principles of Wahhabism. In the early 19th century, the first Saudi state was destroyed by the Ottoman Empire, but it was later restored by Abdulaziz bin Saud in 1902. Abdulaziz united the various tribes in the region and established the modern-day Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in 1932. In the decades that followed, Saudi Arabia became a major player in the oil industry, thanks to its vast oil reserves. The country's wealth grew rapidly, and it invested heavily in infrastructure, education, and healthcare. However, the country remained under the control of the Saudi royal family, which maintained strict control over the government and society. In recent years, Saudi Arabia has undergone significant changes, particularly under the leadership of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, who has implemented a series of social and economic reforms. However, human rights abuses and restrictions on freedom of speech and political dissent remain major concerns. Saudi Arabia is a country located in the Middle East, bordered by Jordan, Iraq, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, the United Arab Emirates, Oman, and Yemen. It has a population of approximately 34 million people, with the majority being Muslim. The official language is Arabic, and the capital city is Riyadh. Saudi Arabia is the birthplace of Islam and is home to the two holiest sites in Islam, the cities of Mecca and Medina. Every year, millions of Muslims from around the world make the pilgrimage to Mecca, known as the Hajj. The country is known for its vast oil reserves, which have been a major driver of its economy since the 1950s. The government has used the revenue from oil exports to invest in infrastructure, education, and healthcare, making it one of the wealthiest countries in the world. In recent years, the country has undergone significant changes, particularly under the leadership of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, who has implemented a series of social and economic reforms aimed at modernizing the country and reducing its dependence on oil. Current situation of Saudi Arabia. The current situation in Saudi Arabia is complex and multifaceted. On the one hand, the country is undergoing a period of significant change and reform, with the government implementing a range of economic and social policies aimed at modernizing the country and reducing its dependence on oil. However, Saudi Arabia continues to face a number of challenges, including ongoing conflict in neighboring Yemen, tensions with Iran, and the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition, the country's human rights record remains a concern for many international organizations and human rights advocates, who have criticized the government's treatment of political dissidents, women's rights activists, and other minority groups. Overall, Saudi Arabia remains an important player in the Middle East and a major global oil producer. But it faces a range of challenges as it seeks to modernize and diversify its economy, improve its human rights record, and navigate a complex geopolitical landscape.